Hey! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dead Red Herring Podcast.
Yes! Hi, everybody!
And, oh my god, it's chaos. Pure mental fucking chaos out there.
It's chaos! Chaos is behind all this, eh?
Yeah, sort of.
I bloody knew it.
Because we actually had an episode already recorded. We're just gonna to be slightly edited and then go out into the Ethernet, and then the VoxAdpocalypse really took off.
Damn you, VoxAdpocalypse. We had a schedule.
Yeah, sort of. Well, actually, I'm gonna say this. Fuck you, Vox.
Yeah.
Fuck you, straight to hell.
I guess we can start with that. Vox is misanthropic.
Yeah. Well, Vox is an elitist gatekeeper, because we need to take into account that real journalists are supposed to be gatekeepers. How fucking stupid do you have to be to actually believe that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. God fucking damn it.
Mental gymnastics right there, I suppose.
Yeah, totally. And now we see YouTube might actually... I wonder actually if YouTube is gonna burn to the ground or not.
I suppose it's gonna burn to the ground in the same sense that Nero burned down Rome. I guess it's gonna still stand, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some pretty fine harp music or violin music, whatever.
I think it's actually gonna be the cries of 1,000 voices.
Oh, what's the difference, really?
The sound of forgiveness.
The sound of screaming then silence.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So do we need some context for this, or are people pretty much on the par of what's going on?
Well, if we're gonna do some sort of short summary of it all, Steven Crowder, you know who that is, right?
Of course.
Yeah. I can actually say that I do enjoy a bit of his content. For example, the whole Change My Mind segments. I really enjoy listening to those because that's opening up to real conversation.
Yeah, it's pretty fun also.
Yeah. But his regular segments, from time to time, could be funny, could be interesting, but for the most part, it's like not really something I listen to.
They're a bit too, sometimes too much, I suppose. But,
well, as I think it was Tim Pool who said it, or it could have been heel versus babyface.
These names, man.
Yeah. One of them said that Steven Crowder is an expert on balancing on the fine blade's edge. Because he's really in that gray territory where his content is within the guidelines and the terms of service, but it's edgy enough to actually
butthurt some people.
Yeah, well, you don't really need to be that edgy to get people butthurt today. But I mean, he's really on the edge of what might be considered harassment or bullying, and still be within the terms of service.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, we have crying Vox boy. I don't remember his name. I don't want to remember his name, actually.
Nah, he who shall not be named. He who...
the Vox boy, let's just call him that.
Yeah.
He's... Oh, God. From what I've heard and listened to with him, oh boy. He's really the incarnate of all the wrong things with the left. The whole holier than thou, I am a minority, hear me cry sort of thing. He really uses his status to
pull some victim points and all that.
Yeah, totally. And that this is the whole point with what is happening now with the VoxAdpocalypse, because he gets into a fit with Crowder. This is actually just those two guys having
an uncivilized discussion.
Yeah, it's between them.
Yeah.
But that's not good enough for Vox Boy, because he drags Vox into this and they go for a scorched earth tactics.
Yeah.
Now, this is... I don't really care about the rivalry between Vox Boy and Crowder. That's their thing. I mean, if they want to go back and forth with videos, yeah, well, this is internet. That's what people do, sort of.
It's the standard procedure.
Yeah. But the problem is this is the collateral. The collateral is the whole of YouTube. It's creators like you and me. Now, sure, we don't have any monetization on our stuff.
Yet.
But looking at what is coming down the pipes with YouTube, that they might actually even consider demonetizing or even removing content that is still within the terms of service, but might be considered in a bigger picture to be harmful. Now, harmful within quotation marks.
Yeah.
That's just, okay, make up your goddamn mind. Either the things that are on the site is within the terms of service and should be treated that way, or the whole of the terms of service need to be changed. Now, changing the terms of service to make them even more backwards than they already are.
Yeah, and I think that makes me pretty nervous when they say they need to update the terms of service.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, that would be, as it was good, but when you have that, you are in the risk of having an ex post facto law. Or ex post facto, really. But basically, you're prosecuted for a crime that wasn't a crime when you committed that action.
Yeah. You are guilty until proven innocent, more or less.
I suppose, yeah. Pretty much. So that's what makes me nervous in all this, that they can change, because of this pressure from Vox, that they can change these rules so everyone can become guilty when they feel fit, so to speak.
Yeah, and it's always the case of the squeaky wheel gets the grease. The loudest, most complaining group, they will get the attention. And in this case, I mean, it's Vox and that side that just goes on a banning spree.
Yeah.
And what's even worse is that even though YouTube have demonetized Steven Crowder and made an example of him more or less,
yeah,
that's still not good enough, because now the Vox wants even more blood.
Of course.
So,
they don't what is it? You give them 1 inch and now they demand
yeah, the whole yard.
Yeah.
But what's even worse in all of this is that Vox is using the LGBT stamp as a bat against YouTube and those they don't agree with.
Yeah.
They send a letter to YouTube complaining that YouTube isn't doing enough for the LGBT community during Pride Month, and it's like, come on.
Yeah.
You don't fucking care about the people. You have no idea what the people actually want. You're just using some kind of
brand.
That brand, exactly. Yeah. That brand.
Well, it's a heavy bat nowadays, especially like you said in this Pride Month.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best weapon the politically correct people have to use right now. Is that whenever there is some kind of disagreement, they blame the opposition for being anti-gay or whatever.
Damn you, straight people!
Yeah, sort of. And it's just so goddamn idiotic, because this doesn't help the cause. This doesn't do anything good for the community they say they support. I mean, personally, this is gonna hurt a lot of people's butts, I guess, but I do not like the LGBT brand. I do not think that the LGBT quote-unquote community, like with the pride and everything, that is a good thing today, because it has gone from being a movement for equal treatment among people to become just like feminism. It's some sort of weird ideological political agenda they use to drive their own ideologies, or own goals forward. They do not care about the people.
No, it's for supremacy, really.
Yeah. Well, You could, at least with feminism, we know it's supremacy. When it comes to the LGBT, I don't think that in itself is for supremacy. I just think that the same kind of people that has taken over feminism has taken over the LGBTQ community, and they're using it in the same way.
That could be shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is a hot topic.
Very hot. I mean,
so
it's
yeah,
even melting the steel beams in here. Oh my goodness!
and
There I go again.
I'm just waiting to see what the fuck is gonna happen.
So
now
yeah,
with the whole thing, because a lot of small creators they really get the short end of the stick on this, and I guess the bigger creators or players on YouTube, they might actually get away without any bigger harm done because they have a lot of other sources for their income. So, what do you think? What's the future of YouTube right now?
if we look at the prognosis, I was gonna say, but if this behavior continues, it is gonna hit hard on the creators.
Yeah,
it is gonna hit very hard. So, well, I guess it's not much to do until we get a equally good alternative. But yeah, people will not take this lying down. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Now the problem is, what would be a good alternative?
Yeah.
Because we have sites like BitChute and Vimeo and stuff, but there's no one really that can really stand up to YouTube in that way.
Nah, they're very supreme in this area, really.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think, but I suppose that depends. If YouTube notice that this is hurting their creators and in the long run hurting their income, but I don't know, maybe they don't notice, or maybe it doesn't really affect them really.
Yeah, that is actually a good question, because I'm not really sure how it really does affect YouTube as a company, because they go on the progressive line right now. And
very much.
Yeah, for example, accounts with videos that they have videos about the history of the Nazi Party, Nazi Germany, Third Reich, stuff like that. They get demonetized and even
flagged.
Yeah, flagged, banned. Everything. And I mean, they've been going after conspiracy channels, Holocaust deniers, and stuff like this. But at the same time, channels that actually counter these people have also fallen for the scorched earth tactics.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is one broad stroke. Everyone that has one thing wrong, they get burned.
Yeah. Well, it's basically you putting anthrax in a town because you're looking for some people, basically.
Yeah.
You are affecting the whole area, and I suppose it's basically through, how do you say, affiliation with the topic that they are banning and all that. So you're not even supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, we were actually the episode we did record. We were talking about it was 30 years in Tiananmen Square.
Yeah,
and the what was the name? The 4th July, 5th July uprising.
Was it uprising or incident?
It could have been incident because you know the Chinese. And I mean, we were talking about Chinese censorship.
Yeah.
And now, ironically, we see what is happening with the VoxAdpocalypse. And how this is actually a lot like censoring difference of opinions and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's indirectly censoring creators.
Both indirectly and directly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. I suppose, yeah, we jinxed that one, so...
It's not my fault.
I'm sorry, everyone. We're sorry.
But what I find really chilling is the likeness to the whole social system. The what's it called?
The social point system.
Exactly. That they
Yeah.
have in China. And what's happening now with YouTube is more or less that if you have anything that reminds of something that might be offensive, you get a strike.
Yeah.
And how long until it comes to the point where you have something that a collab or you debate someone on the other side. I mean, it's like they did with the with Sargon of Akkad, Carl Benjamin.
Oh, yeah.
They called him alt-right because he had a debate with Spencer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I mean,
so he's
they
basically-
weren't on friendly terms in any way, shape, or form.
Nope. Nazi by affiliation, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's basically the tactic they're using right here, so...
Yeah, and then we have the CNET thing, where they more or less attacked gaming channels for not being positive enough.
Not being positive enough.
Yeah, they were too negative, and that's bad. So they actually went after... The biggest example is the quartering. They actually went after his advertisers and got them to more or less just shut down their agreements.
Because that's a mature thing to do, I
Yeah.
suppose, in this time and days.
It's like they want it to be that if you say anything negative about anything from the mainstream or old style media, then you are a dissident and you deserve to be shut down. This is the gatekeeping coming in.
Yep.
I'm feeling like some sort of fucking Alex Jones channeling right now, but this is what's happening, people!
It's going over 9,000 here. 9,000 on the Alex Jones scale.
I mean, it's just so goddamn crazy.
Yep. It's... I mean, they crushing you with a boot, but with a smile on their face.
Yeah, and expecting you to just take it.
I mean, I can see a big-ass giant with a giant military boot crushing you, but that yellow smiley face also. But have a nice day.
Yeah. I could see that too.
Yeah. I'm gonna make that picture.
Yeah, you should. Oh, God. So right now, I'm just thinking about the movie Network.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore!
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much that. That is also a good likeness to this, I suppose.
Indeed.
Oh, lordy Lou. So yeah, what can we creators do at this point in time?
More or less what we need to do is just to band together. We need to support each other and just show YouTube that we do not stand for this kind of backstabbing, more or less.
Stay strong, brothers.
Yeah. So, I mean, if there's channels you like, if there are creators you like, find ways to support them. Either see if they have any form of a PayPal, or if currency is your way to go, that is. Find a way to support them with money, or just look at their stuff, share their stuff, make sure the word gets out.
Be there for them.
Exactly. I think that makes a whole lot of difference. I mean, if you see something you like it and share it. Because that plays to the YouTube algorithm, and that might actually show YouTube that this is what people want.
Vox is not the Vox of... It's not the Vox...
Vox is not the Vox Populi.
Populi, exactly. Yeah, that's a good phrase, really.
That could be a hashtag.
Yeah. Make it so.
Yeah, I think we'll use it for this.
Yes. Oh, so yeah. a little something we need to get off our chest for this. It's
Yeah, it's a shorter episode, but I mean, with everything happening the way it is right now, yeah.
See it as
So
an addendum to our censorship episode, basically.
do we have a censorship episode?
Can't remember.
Maybe
Well, not at the moment, but
well, actually, we do have the Article 13 episode.
yes, that's
And
true.
and this is also really crazy because I mean, in Europe we have the Article 13, and now, well, YouTube's that is based in America.
The United States of A.
Yeah. Well, now they're gonna have their own sort of extra.
Their own little Article 13.
Yeah, almost at least.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I mean, it all comes down to that people need to stand up and say that no, we do not accept this. Because if we want to continue to have what sites like YouTube and being able to express ourselves, to be able to find differences of opinion, to discuss different ideas, we need to have an open marketplace of ideas. We need to make sure that free speech is guaranteed.
Yeah. Join us. Free speech is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Free speech guarantees, yeah. Citizenship? What?
Yeah. So.
Free creation for all.
Exactly. Now, we're being kind of negative.
Aww.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that.
No, we need to be happy.
They're crushing us.
Yeah.
Everyone rejoice.
Exactly.
Rejoice, my children, for you are about to be purged by YouTube.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So the question is, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna stay on YouTube? Are we gonna find a different place to be?
I think we are gonna stay on YouTube and pretty much continue be a little thorn in their side or a nail in the eye for them.
Until they shut us down.
Until they shut us down, of course, yeah. But in the meantime, we are gonna show them we're not gonna take this!
Not gonna take this anymore.
Exactly. So we're gonna continue pump out content on YouTube until further notice, I suppose.
So you can always find our crass humor. So if you actually wanna, well, do something both for us, for yourself, and maybe be a little ass against YouTube, you should definitely share our things, like our things, because playing the algorithm, you know.
Good old. Yeah, exactly. Gonna continue to show that we are not invisible, and we should not be.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much. And I mean, if you want to contribute economically, I'm not.
Get a job, hobo.
I'm working on it.
Do some more streams.
Yes.
Make sure we reach affiliate on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. On Twitch. And
so,
pump out.
You just gotta get in there. Do some streaming. You don't need to
do something.
Yeah. Well, I do some streaming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We have a Twitch account. Use it.
Yes. Add yourself to your Twitch account. I mean, go watch them.
I'm actually talking about you doing more.
I'm doing a lot, actually. But
yeah, well, you are. You should actually, everyone listening, you should actually check out the Let's Play videos that Magnus do.
Yeah. Let's Play with a Herring. I believe there is one out right now. Well, there's two out right now, and there are going to be 3 out. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Go and watch those.
Go watch them. Play the algorithm.
Exactly.
Show YouTube what you want.
Show them what you got.
And stand up for your creators.
Yes.
Like them, share them, make sure that they know you are there for them. That's really important right now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Quite a tad heavy episode, but
Yep, things are the way they are.
yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. So with that, I say thank you everyone for listening. I hope you're having a great time. And you can always get in touch with us on our Twitter at DRH Podcast.
Yep.
You can always send us email. It is dead.red.herring@gmail.com.
Yep.
And you'll find our stuff on most places where you can find podcasts. So
Yep. Plus, like we said, YouTube, where we also add a little bit of Let's Plays and all that.
Yep.
And on Twitch, where we stream with some intervals.
Yep.
Fairly regular intervals.
Yeah. Trying to get it more regular, so.
Yeah. So yeah, you can always find us.
Yes. And we're friendly. Come talk to us.
And if not, we will find you.
And talk to you. Yes.
Yes.
Well, and with that, have a good one, everyone.
Have a great one. And ta-ra.
Ta.